All right, hello everybody. It is 3:30, and today is
your screen dark?
April 30th.
Is it my eyes?
It might just be the screen.
Can you like raise the contrast?
No.
Please, I can't see it very well.
Always complaining once we get on air. I don't know how to change it. Just leave it. All you gotta do is just read
I
that.
can't read any of it. Sorry, I don't know what's wrong with it, or it's my eyes.
Let's see.
Oh.
How's everybody doing today? We've got Pranav, Andre, Debbie, Megan, Debbie again. They're just saying hi to each other now.
Yes, they chat.
Is Mandeep here too? Oh, Mandeep is there. Hi, Mandeep.
Living the dream. I read that. Hey, puppy.
Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out how to change the screen settings so Sensei Julie can see you guys.
Sorry, it's dark.
Hi, Zoya.
Dark and annoying my eyes. Well, if you can't, don't worry about it. There's so much better. Oh, Pranav. There's going down a rabbit hole.
Make sure you work out.
Oh, he's young.
Yeah, it's the advantage of being a teenager.
Yeah.
So on the schedule today for classes, 5 o'clock, I'll be running the 10 to 13-year-old white to orange advanced class. And then at 6 o'clock, Mr. Dunn is running a 3 to 6-year-old class, also beginners. And then the rest of the classes are replays for the day. So make sure you get registered for the lives. If you haven't registered or you forgot to register for the lives earlier this week, you can still go back and click on those links on the website and get registered, and you'll be able to access the replay from there. And then tomorrow is the Teen and Out Green to Blue Belts at 7 p.m. And then there is another brown and black belt class at 8 p.m. Annie's online. Hello. So Pranav, you'll have to let us know how your funnel cakes work out.
Please.
Yeah, we'll live vicariously through the teenagers. So what's new with you guys this week?
This day. What's new with you this day?
What's new today? Yeah, I know what you mean, Miss Bauer. Yeah, stay away from the funnel cakes.
Yes.
It helps when you're younger and your metabolism can burn off anything because you're going through a growth spurt.
Mr. Dunn's reminding you guys to bring a chair Friday night and a belt and a towel. Belt or towel.
Belt or towel.
Or both. Towel's great for sweat.
Yeah. I should turn this off. So what's in our book today?
Let me open it. I have something marked off. So there's a quote from Confucius. It's about the warrior stands alone, chapter 11. The quote is, "The superior man undergoes 3 changes. Looked at from a distance, he appears stern. When approached, he is mild. And then when he is heard to speak, his language is firm and decided." So the superior man undergoes 3 changes. Looked at from a distance, he appears stern. When approached, he is mild. And when he is heard to speak, for you to decipher today. Stern, mild, firm, and decided.
There's a guy, I forget his name, it just popped out of my head. It's from Westerns.
John Wayne?
Yeah, I think it was John Wayne. He said, "Say little and walk with a big stick."
Yes.
In
general, saying too much is really something to watch. From instructing to conversation to arguing, like concise, but having enough information is important to communicate. But over explaining tends to be an issue, especially in teaching.
Yeah, that's why we have that. I mean, I call the sections where we're explaining stuff show and tell, right? Because we're demonstrating stuff and we're talking. And the general rule of thumb for all of our instructors is to keep it under 60 seconds. 60, if you're going over 60 seconds to explain something.
For the kids, yeah, for most kids.
Yeah, for most kids. I mean, unless you're listening to a lecture, you should be able to move and talk at the same time, right? And we're not really doing lectures for kids anyway.
Right.
So if you find yourself talking for more than a minute, you need to either reflect on how well you understand the subject or just make sure you're moving, right? Because if you can't explain it in 60 seconds, you need to get the kids moving anyway. Otherwise, they're going to get bored of you. Not karate, just the teacher. The quote was from American President. They might have been re-quoting, because I'm pretty sure it's a John Wayne quote.
You'll have to argue that with Sensei. He is the master of tidbits of information, and look it up though, because he could be wrong on occasion. It could be wrong on occasion.
It's rare,
but many times he's right, and it's annoying. Oh, Pranav, you should do takeout. I'd be accepting drop off at my doorstep.
You do pickup too, but it'd have to be a fair quantity.
Yeah, be careful with the oil.
Deep frying is not
unless you if your family deep fries a lot, then I'm sure you're okay, but you have to be very careful with it. I used to work on a burns unit when I was a nurse, and hot oil burns land people in the hospital for a long time.
Be careful.
And if you do burn yourself, immerse yourself in a bathtub or a shower of cold water if it's a body burn, and just don't leave it, because it continues to burn because it sticks to the skin and it will penetrate the skin. So yeah, emergency measures. You want to say something, Bandeep? Go for it. By karate people.
That'll teach you.
Yeah, you'll get some good training.
It's not.
It was re-quoted by John Wayne and Theodore Roosevelt.
Oh.
So Debbie's right. Both of you.
Okay.
Both of you are annoying. But you can't believe Google. Just saying.
Yeah. Where's your sources? No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. I need at least 3.
Yeah. I listened to yesterday's session again. I still couldn't get the whole idea, but for
the kernel's qualities. Oh, very cool. We were talking about Shibumi.
Oh, for Shibumi.
Oh,
Awesome.
Well, thank you. That's it, Debbie. Keep going. That's okay, Bandeep. We got it. Thank you very much. I'm glad you listened to it again. Very nice. Shibumi. I don't see it in myself, actually. But thank you. It's a compliment. I appreciate it. As I'm sure Debbie does, who right now she's questioning herself. Me?
So you guys have any questions for us?
It's supposed to be a nice weekend. I got like bright light behind me.
I don't think anyone has any questions.
No questions. Cool. Another beautiful day in the life of quarantine. So you guys gonna look forward to going back to the way things were? Not that they'll ever go back to the way they were, I think, for a while. No, he will not get into the second set of Tai Chi class, Miss Bauer.
Nope. Not this weekend. Well, I already did this week. Maybe for the month of, what's next month?
May.
Maybe in the month of May we'll work on it a little bit. I needed to record the set for the online class anyway, so we might do it during a live. So have to keep in mind the second set, or the second part of the set, is like twice as long as the first. So it'd be really difficult to do it all in one class.
You could just like go through it without teaching it. See what people produce. I find Tai Chi one of the more difficult arts to pick up. Yeah, I'd like Corona to go away, but I'm happy with the way things are, to tell you the truth. Minus not being at the dojo. I'd like to be at the dojo, have some classes going. But I like the pace at which the world has now sort of reverted to a slower pace, a screeching halt pace. It's hard to do things in the park because permits are required.
Yeah, so to get sort of exclusive use of an area, you have to actually pay for a permit from the city, and they're quite expensive.
Mm-hmm. And if you just go there and do it, you can get fined.
Yeah.
Yeah. However, we have done something in the woods. But I think that's the same thing, right?
Yeah. I think the difference is there, like we could probably do it at like Rattlesnake or something, find a flat area, because everyone has to pay their own way to get into the park. So do like a flash mob Tai Chi class. That wouldn't be something we could do like every week, because if someone ratted us out.
Someone did?
No.
Oh,
but
someone could.
If someone did, it's just this video game.
Oh, I thought, did I leave something on the stove?
No.
Yeah, I'm enjoying the slower pace too, Debbie, even though work's daily. And it's nice to be with family. Do you think any of you, I'll invite all of you to, I'm working on thoughts of how to maintain a little more balance, a little more harmony. I find it more harmonious the way I am currently living, but I do like being isolated more. I'm not an extrovert, so I like being a homebody. So I'm really going to be focused on not letting the pace of life run away with me, because I was noticing that before quite a bit. So how does one do that? What are some of your strategies? Greg said we did it as a group a long time ago at Bronte Park. Where's Bronte Park?
That Bronte Park, that was part of the challenge, was finding it. That's on the north side of the lake that's right downtown.
Did we do it during a festival or something though?
No. I can't remember. I don't think there was any special occasion. I just decided to do something.
Debbie said there's a guy who led a group at Victoria Park on Sunday mornings. He probably paid for a permit.
Yeah. It's possible. I mean, the permit is still cheaper than owning a dojo. But I think they ran only in the summertime, which was a problem, because people didn't have anywhere to practice in the winter, so which worked out for us. Is it a different location? I don't remember then. How long ago was this, Greg?
Yeah, I believe that, Annie. You need to get out because your work has now followed you home.
Yeah, and that's it's an easy trap to fall into for people that work from home, because you don't have that cutoff where you leave work and get in a car and drive away. To some extent, people get into that working all the time, that when they're on call or they have a cell phone and they're expected to answer the cell phone all the time or get back to text messages. And then people that work from home have issues with that as well. Not really having you don't leave your house at the end of the workday to go somewhere else unless you go out, I guess.
Bronte Creek Park. How is that?
Well, back when Pat Michelle's trained, that was a while ago then. I don't even remember that.
Did we have a picnic there?
No, we did the picnic at. Where did we do the picnic?
It's a camping area, so this is what happens when you get older, right, Debbie? Lowville Park.
No, it's probably that blue one right there.
It's right here. Provincial Park. Sizable spot.
Bronte Creek Park. I have no knowledge of Bronte Creek Park right now. Are you sure it was Bronte Creek Park? because that's like, it's not even close to us. It would have been somewhere in Milton.
It's Burloak area.
Yeah. So like maybe like Kelso area, or yeah, I don't remember. Yeah, right. So that's a great thing with having the dojo open.
Yeah.
Is that for everyone that does work at home, you know,
You get out.
coming regularly to extracurricular activity kind of stuff, it gets you out of the house.
Mm-hmm.
We certainly miss that.
I'm not missing it yet, but I'm missing you guys.
Yeah.
So if I could bring you all to my house, that'd be perfect.
Yeah, we gotta win the lottery and then buy a house with property that's big enough to have the dojo there.
Oh, we did it. Yeah, we were doing it at a group. It was with the group. They had.
Oh, right. And we did I did the qigong sounds.
Yeah.
The
I
voice
remember that.
vibrations.
Yeah.
That
We
one,
were
okay.
invited by a private group to do it,
Yeah.
and they paid for the permit.
That's right.
Yeah.
So those guys, that group does stuff there all the time, and we were just guests.
Yeah, we were invited as special guests.
That was a lot of fun. I remember that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we remember where it was.
We had a great time. Wow. Time sure flies, huh? It's already 3:52.
Your hours feel longer
when you work at home.
When you're working at home.
Yeah.
It's you really have to stay. You really have to stay intact with your schedule. Like write your checklists and do all that. Otherwise, things can get away from you.
Boundary setting, if you can. Yeah. So that's something you can do. Or make sure you're able to take your breaks and stuff. Yeah. Take some discipline and some talking to the boss, probably. Yeah. No, H hasn't hit you yet, Mr. Dunn. Got a few more years.
The one thing that is different now is that all the kids are home too. So usually when we're working at home, you actually have time to yourself to actually get work done. You don't have to entertain little kids.
And if you're constantly distracted, it takes on average about 25 minutes to refocus back into what you were doing. So imagine like if you're getting distracted multiple times in a day, you're never focused. You're always frazzled.
But that's also, I forgot what the study was. The people they found that the amount of work that people do in an office tends to be less in a day because they're distracted more often or not by their colleagues and the phone constantly ringing and, meetings. You have hour-long meetings that could have been done in an email. And so that people find that the actual amount of work that they're doing at home, if you don't have kids at home with you, is the number of hours is a lot less for the same amount of work being finished.
Interesting.
But obviously, if you have really young kids, that's not going to happen. Anything else, guys? So I don't think Miss Power's on here, but quick poll if you watched or if your child participated in Miss Power's class yesterday, I'd love to get some feedback. What did you think?
How did she do?
I think Mr. Dunn had someone.
Was it Oliver?
Participating in that class. Yeah, probably would have been. How'd she do, Mr. Dunn, in your opinion? Or anyone else? I didn't have a chance to go and review the video yet, so I'm sure she did okay.
I'm sure she did.
He wants to write words in a doc.
Um,
Not sure what you mean. Greg wants to write his answer down in a Word document?
no, maybe Oliver?
Or Oliver wants to write words in a doc? Greg's. Well,
It was a little long for Oliver. Yeah.
yeah, and that's fine. Like the classes are targeted to be 35 to 40 minutes. That being said, for a tyke age kid,
Hey,
they don't have to stay for the whole thing.
come on. Let's go.
He likes to type in Word, yeah. Archer used to do that all the time too.
Come on. Oh my God, he'd take my phone and be like,
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't anything readable, but they just like to pretend. Okay, guys. Well, if there is nothing else, then we will sign off. And I'm going to head over to the dojo and get ready for the youth class, youth beginner class.
got the cat love.
Oh.
I guess I squished her.
Nothing.
He likes to type in Word. Oh, yeah. Yes, I remember those days. Very distracting.
Yeah. You too, Debbie. Have a great weekend or good evening.
Tomorrow's still Friday.
Tomorrow's still Friday. The whole end of the month thing is messing me up. Bye, Zoya.
Bye, Zoya. Bye, everyone.
Bye, everybody.
Nice chatting.
It's great chatting with you guys. And remember, Saturday, we have our Zoom coughing questions, so we can actually see your faces and talk.
I have an appointment at 3, guys, so I might be late for that Zoom call, just so you know.
But I'll see you there. All right, guys. Have a great evening.
Bye. See you tomorrow. Same time, same